best sports podcast you've ever heard. The Sports Dynasty Podcast is here. I'm Trevor. This is Juan. And today we have a special guest today. Our friend Tulio is in the building.
When's the last time he was in the show?
So it's been a while.
It was probably around the draft time. A week after the draft, we did the draft grades with Taylor. That was the last time.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, but probably in the summertime. Yeah.
Summertime.
Wow. My bad.
It's all good,
It's
man.
COVID's fault. We blame everything COVID. That's what everybody does, right?
Yes. Before we start, like, share, subscribe. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartradio, Google Play Radio, Stitcher Play Radio, at Podcast Dynasty on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Just type in Sports Dynasty Podcast and you will see us. And on Apple iTunes, we're number 1. So therefore, type us in, pop up. There you go.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
So, week 11 of the NFL.
Yes.
There's 2 games remaining, but yeah, we can't wait. It's a decent amount of things to talk about. And I'm pretty sure anybody who has listened to us at any point knows what I want to talk about.
Yes.
But we're going to make you wait for that hilarious bit. And we're going to go through the games that don't matter. For example, the Lions getting donut by the Panthers 20-0. Kind of hard to explain that. And I'm pretty sure damn near no one was watching this game to begin with.
Nope. Not even people in Detroit were. But
the fact that the Lions scored nothing against the Carolina Panthers. All right, next. Steelers being the ever-loving crap out of the Jaguars. The same team that Green Bay couldn't beat the hell out of at all. But Steelers did their thing.
10-0, undefeated.
And they made that little kid look like a kid with 4 interceptions. Pretty embarrassing.
Horrible.
Yeah. Next, Eagles and Browns.
I just want to say one thing that the Eagles and Philadelphia fans there, if you don't turn your back on Carson Wentz, I don't know what will. Carson Wentz is a bum, trash, horrendous piece of crap. He's horrible. And Cleveland should have beaten them at least by 10 points. But they find ways to keep it close, even though it's just bad. This is horrible.
It is horrible, but they are 7-3. Yeah,
the Browns are 7-3.
They're second in the division.
Yes, they are second in the AFC North. They leapfrog. Yes,
we'll get there.
We'll get there,
and I can't wait.
Can't wait. But yeah, pretty much Nick Chubb and those guys pretty much ran the play crazy. Yeah. Baker Mayfield didn't play well in this game at all. But
what is hard to explain is that they did plug up the run, Philly, most of the game. So the fact that the defense did what they were supposed to do just puts more light into how horrific Carson Wentz was playing. Like, his screen pass pick when he completely overshot the running back he was supposed to hit. Yeah, I think that says the whole story of not just the game, his season.
And that man was playing with gloves on in the rain, and you never play with gloves on. That I just knew it was going to be a disaster after that.
Yeah. It was like water makes sticky stuff not stick.
Exactly. All the running backs, they didn't have any gloves on, but this quarterback thought, for some reason, let me play with gloves on. I don't know why.
I think he switched his gloves at halftime.
Like that was going to help.
That didn't do anything.
He thought he was slick.
Also Baker Mayfield, man, I don't know what's wrong with you. The fumbles, I got to stop. This is really, really, really bad. They're really lucky they have Hunt and they have Chubb running the ball and pretty much not doing it's stupid.
It's crazy how
really
he's
bad.
holding the team back.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
He really is.
He's holding the team back. This is actually a decent team. Probably their defense isn't that good. They're ranked very low on the pedestal, and they still win games. So the fact that they're not with Pittsburgh, it's insane. That quarterback's kind of bad. It's depressing too because most people thought he actually was going to turn out to be really good. Well, apparently Tulio didn't, but a lot of people did.
No, I wasn't sold on him being the number 1 pick. I wasn't then. I'm not now.
Well, guess who's right?
Yeah, true. Okay, once again, the Browns are second place in the AFC North.
Yeah, we can't stress that enough.
We can't stress it enough. Next.
That fan base must hate us.
I like it. They love it. They love to hate us, but now we hate you guys now.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so Taysom Football absolutely obliterated the Atlanta Falcons. Very interesting to see. The reason why there's only 9 points by the Atlanta Falcons is not just Matt Ryan being garbage because he was garbage, but it was more so the fact that every time he stepped back to pass, Cameron Jordan and company was already sniffing him. It's interesting how bad that Falcons offensive line actually is.
Mm-hmm.
It is horrible.
Yeah. But Taysom Football, though, throwing some decent passes, throwing some slant Thomas routes. It was surprising to say the least. And he actually didn't play as bad as everyone thought that he would that's not living in New Orleans. I want to give him kudos, but why am I holding back from giving him kudos?
Because it's Atlanta. It's Atlanta.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah,
you gotta see another game.
You gotta see another game.
Yeah,
because everybody has a little nice little stretch. Like we just talked about Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, and another stretch and another quarterback in that division.
Exactly. Oh man. All right. Continue. I'm not.
You got it, man. You already know you got it.
That's all I gotta say.
It's coming. It's very definitely coming. All right, let's surprise people. Now, should go through another very depressing game. You like that moment of silence?
Yeah.
It's a moment of silence for all those fans of the Boston area who thought that the win from last Sunday made a damn. I remember me specifically telling all of you, while we were making fun of that team we're going to make fun of later again, that one win meant jack. The Patriots still suck. And you saw it in full display today against a team who literally has 2 wins against one team. This number 2 overall pick, I think.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. The number 2 overall pick.
The Jags.
Yeah. And Deshaun Watson almost hung 400 on that defense. So for once, you don't really blame the offense that much. Actually, came and played pretty decent. They had a little bit of a slow stretch in the middle of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But they weren't that bad. Cam Newton was throwing a pretty nice amount of dots.
Yeah.
Like that Demir Bird touchdown. Woo-hoo!
Exactly.
That was some old Cam Newton Panthers type stuff
you saw there. High yards, Bird did.
It was really decent.
Mm-hmm.
But,
of course, there's those fans that will blame Cam for this game. No, we have the simple fact.
Cam did his thing. He did what he could.
He did what he could. It was, yeah. Stop saying that. Stop saying that, please. Put in Stidham. No, do not put him in.
I hear that shit.
I don't want to hear that shit again, man. Put in Stidham. For what? It'll be the same problem. It's at least, I don't remember Cam Newton throwing any pick sixes.
I know, right? Yeah. You think that'll make a difference in people's minds? I guess not.
He says, "Oh, the receivers is bad." I mean, Demir Bird has been playing pretty good.
He put up 132 yards today.
Exactly. Jacoby Myers, the last couple of games, he's been doing his thing too. And yeah, Harry had a couple of catches in his game, but he's still a bust to me. I don't care what nobody said. He's still a bum. But
I do have one quick question because I actually didn't see this. We saw this whole game. When did Dante Moncrief catch a ball?
I did not see that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he has a catch. Where the hell were we? We watched this entire game.
Where? I don't know. Flash in the pan.
Do you even know what his number is?
I have no clue, actually.
We were in depression mode, probably.
Right, probably.
Moncrief.
Dante Moncrief caught a ball. I had no idea.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
That's amazing.
So what? We still suck. Anyway.
Yeah, we still do it.
Yeah, so the offense wasn't that bad. Cam actually threw for 365. He wasn't bad. He was pretty good.
Pretty decent.
I mean, he's supposed to be. It's the Texans. But apparently that's not enough for the defense to allow 344 yards. When this is a point where Deshaun Watson was, I think, 11 for 15 the first half, for 200 yards. He was dotting them up something serious. If it's not one thing, it's another for this team.
If I'm my Belichick, I'm telling the defense, it's simple tackling. Y'all just I understand Deshaun Watson.
Breaking literally 5 sacks.
Like, come on, man. Come on, I know the pass rush isn't there and all, but come on, man. Grab him. You couldn't grab anybody.
What about those tight ends and receivers?
Yeah, open field tackling was some of the worst I've ever seen.
You got a backup tight end kill us. A backup tight end I never heard of. Oh, the fucking Texans kill us. I'm like, come on, man.
Atkins or Fells or whoever the hell. They're slow, but they look good against us.
Jay Atkins.
See?
Yeah, those people.
Jordan Hackins.
And Kuti getting that touchdown.
We haven't heard his name in years, and all of a sudden here he comes getting a touch. It's embarrassing, man.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
early on, there was some play. And Rex Burkhead is toward ACL. So
unfortunately,
I'm going to see it because the boy genius thought it was a great idea to go for a pitch toss on 3rd and 1, and he blew his leg. He blew his knee out. That's your boy genius, guys. That's your boy genius. I swear, I can't wait to get fired, but that'll never happen, though.
No.
That'll never happen.
Dude, that's not like head coach. I know that, right?
I do, unfortunately. This guy is...
Apparently, we kept him because we're supposed to be grooming him to take. Oh, I can't even think about that.
Yeah,
I don't want to say
he's
that.
our next head coach.
I don't want to say that with a straight face.
He's next head coach for the Patriots eventually.
But next head coach.
For now on, I'm gonna give him a new name. He's gonna be Josh Neutron. Josh, that's me his name for now on because the boy genius find ways. Some moments he's like, "Yo, that's great," and the other times he's like, "Listen, what were you thinking?" The play caller was not very good in this game. The defense was pretty horrible. Cam Newton did the best he could in this game. We fell short, but we shouldn't have to fall short to the top 4 worst teams in the league. They don't not have a draft pick. So they might as well win. Try to win games because you don't have draft picks for the next couple of years. So we got Arizona next week, so we know what's going to happen then.
Yeah, a guy who's faster.
And can throw even better.
Yeah, than Deshaun Watson.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, they have D-Hop,
Oh, yeah, they got that guy.
Like that guy who's going to absolutely demolish us, yeah.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
D-Hop, the best receiver in Texan history. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, you have to say that.
Him and Andre, both.
Wow, that's a stretch. Ooh, that's an interesting
Him and Andre Johnson.
argument.
I mean,
who's better between the two? That's an interesting argument.
There are only 2 of them.
all I know those two
Are the best Texas
are two of the better players than some guy that plays defense, which I'm not going to mention him. But it's neither here nor there.
That's garbage.
I got to say, because there's some people out there that really want to elevate that man over those 2 guys, and I'm not going to have it. So I'm glad I said it.
Not going to have it.
On the air.
It's called, here's the thing, the best ability is available.
There you go, Trevor.
That's it.
There you go. That's why we're so in sync.
And though he's a great player, you got to be on the field to be great.
Yes, you do.
You can't play six games and then get hurt and be like, oh, you're not gonna say his name, but I'm gonna say his name. J.J. Watt has 4 sacks on the season. 4 sacks this season in week 11. I thought what happened? What happened, bro?
Your brother's better than you.
Brother.
They're not even close.
I said it.
He washed.
He's washed. Say it again. Say it again. J.J. Watt is washed.
It's very obvious.
Very washed.
Unfortunately, he got the game-winning play to beat us, but he's washed.
But what does it say about us then?
I mean,
what I've been saying for the last 2 months.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I said before, we're being honest.
Straight up.
And I just don't understand why there's some Patriot fans out there that still believe we can run the table. How are we running the table? We are not good. I love it.
Damn, the Raiders scored fast.
Damn.
7-0 already. Oh, maybe there is a game to watch here. Continue, my bad.
Do you realize that we are in 3rd place by default because the Jets are horrible?
The team we almost lost to.
The team we almost lost to, and the team who almost won today against the Chargers. But by default, we are the 3rd place. And we're probably going to be stuck in 3rd place. So, well.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, we can enjoy our, I'm going to be nice, 6-10, 7-9 season.
Ooh.
And I'm being nice.
Hurts.
It hurts to say that, too. But it's reality. Yeah. This team is not going anywhere this year. And the dark days are here. And we're now at the Patsies again. But, hey, those are our Patsies. Sorry. Those are our Patsies. So, anyway, it's all good.
Yeah, we're on video right now.
Let's go, Bills. Time to rebuild. I mean, you're not doing too as a head coach now, but you as a GM, we know your track record in that. So it's time to really get to work.
In which people are finally starting to realize that now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that this team is going to be top 5 in salary cap this coming off season. So I wonder what he's going to do with that.
I'm going to do with it.
Probably Jack. But
that's horrible.
It's the truth.
It probably is. Like,
he's going to just re-sign Joe Tooney to a fat deal, probably, and then that's it. I don't see what he's going to do. We'll see, though. We'll have fun with that in February.
Who's can do maybe our quarterback next year, too? Might be.
Yeah, keep torturing him. Why not?
Yeah.
All right.
Next game.
We mentioned Chargers. Let's talk about Chargers. So they won. They didn't choke for once.
But they didn't cover, though.
They didn't cover, so we were 100% right about that. I was.
I definitely was, too. But I was wrong about the part they were going to win the game. But the Jets almost did, though. So, at least they get a win. And it's not saying much of the Jets, but...
Just like after that pick 6 early in the game, it was over.
Yep.
It's just very that simple. And Joe Burrow, sorry, I went ahead. I messed up that segue. Damn it. My bad. I was going to say Justin Herbert more than likely lock his offensive rookie of the year candidacy because the unfortunate injury to Joe Burrow today against the Washington football team. God bless him.
That was
but
vicious.
It's going to sound weird to you guys and be like, what do you mean? How was this best case scenario? But he just only has an ACL tear. It's not like it's 1984 where if you got ACL tear, you're as good as done.
It was over.
Yeah, it's 2020. We've seen people come back even better after ACL tears. So I'm just saying. And this is literally his rookie season. He's 23, 24. I know he's older than 22.
23.
Yeah, so he's really young. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. The way the play looked, we thought it was worse than that. So at least it's just an ACL tear. He'll get back. It's still a horrific injury in the end of the season, and God bless him. If you guys aren't religious, I'm my bad. I'm sorry, but I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
but
that was appropriate. That's appropriate.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like he'll hope for a speedy recovery, and he comes back better than ever. Which, based on track record for these guys, he more likely will come back better than ever.
And even though losing that quarterback was the worst thing that happened to them today, they still lost the game, 20-20.
Yeah, they did.
But the quarterback losing was worse. So, hey, what that means? It means hold on, we have to wait until the other game. But hey, so that's 3 teams so far with 3 wins in the NFC East. 3 teams with 3 wins. What about the other one? Does the Cowboys win? Whatever. Continue.
Oh, the Cowboys.
Yeah, those guys.
Those lose. Oh wait, they didn't lose today. They won.
They did win.
They beat the Vikings.
Yes, it was a great game, by the way.
Actually, it was a really fun game.
It was.
CeeDee Lamb with that ridiculous touchdown catch in the beginning of the game. My God, I didn't even know it was back shoulder. It was just amazing. I still think they shouldn't have drafted him, but maybe they should have. Because the other receivers aren't that good. So maybe they should have drafted him. But Lord, he was so good. Andy Dalton was okay. Just okay. Ezekiel Elliott actually rushed for 100 yards for once. Mm-hmm. Like, efficiently. 4.9 yards a carry. I didn't think I ever seen him do that again.
Probably not.
Yeah, right? But both defenses got shredded for the most part. You know, Dalvin Cook's doing his thing. Adam Thielen with that one-handed touchdown catch in the corner, the right corner of the end zone. Amazing.
Toe drag swag.
Yep, toe drag swag, exactly. And then Justin Jefferson averaging almost 30 yards a catch. That helps too.
Except he had a costly
really
drop.
Bad drop.
Really bad drop.
Really bad
He'll learn from that.
Yeah, he rookie. But that was a really fun offensive game. But unfortunately, the Cowboys won.
The Cowboys win.
I don't know why it's unfortunate. I actually don't hate the Cowboys.
All 4 teams in the NFC East separated by half a game. 3-6-1 for the Eagles, 3-7 for the Giants, 3-7 for the football team, and 3-7 for those Cowboys.
Good catch, by the way.
Yeah, for those Cowboys. So therefore, this Thanksgiving weekend, on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, will decide who will be first place in the NFC East. 3 wins, guys. NFL, you gotta do something about this, man. This is disgraceful.
Mind you, it's week 11.
It's week 11, and you have 3 wins. This is disgraceful. Absolutely.
Like, you literally gave the Rams more than half their wins. The Rams went 4-0 in the division. What, 6-3 or something like that?
6-3, yeah. Oh well. Next up is the Miami Dolphins going against the Denver Broncos, and that was a pretty interesting game because our friend Tua
got sacked more than more games that he actually played,
and he was taken out of the game just because. And then he played for the Patriots again.
What do you guys think about that? By the way,
I thought it was weird.
I didn't like it.
I thought it was weird.
You gotta let the kid take his lumps. You gotta let him learn.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But it was weird.
Yeah, why they pampered him like that? That's kind of
that's a bunch of nonsense. Come on, Brian, you're better than that. You're better than that. You gotta let these kids. You gotta let them feel what it's like to be under fire. I mean, how's he gonna learn?
You're gonna take him out.
He's your franchise quarterback. A franchise quarterback is supposed to be put through the fire and be able to rise above it. So you doing that's not sending the right message.
Especially when it's only a 7-point game.
Exactly.
It's 13-20.
Exactly.
Not 13-48.
Exactly. Early. It was like late third quarter. You did that. It was pretty weird to do that. I didn't understand that at all. But yeah. But
I wonder if I can get any media coverage.
Maybe. He probably will.
Probably from the old school players, right? Like probably.
Shannon Sharp definitely gonna say something about this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's not.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Mm-mm.
Talk about being pampered. That's actually pathetic.
Yeah, you can't do that. Can't do that.
Even though Drew Lock, I've abandoned my friend Drew Lock. He did play pretty decent in this game.
He still sucks. That doesn't change anything.
He still doesn't say anything. But the Broncos got to win today. Philip Lindsay, I don't know why they don't want him more, but
they ran like 11 times.
11 times,
like something like that. Like
what is that? Doesn't make sense right there. But
he's by far the best running back in the team.
So that's the GM.
Yeah, it's
making a lot of mistakes.
Elway. Oh yeah, did you shoot? You shot on Elway earlier. You want to shoot on Elway right now?
About him not being able to draft any quarterbacks?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, this man right here drafted Brock Osweiler. And not only did you not learn your lesson from having him before, but he left, and then you bring him back. like you're supposed to be an all-time great quarterback. Like you're supposed to know quarterback when you see it. But no, you keep making mistake after mistake. You then drafted Patrick Lynch, who's 6'7". He never saw the field. We were wondering why. Why wasn't he seeing the field? Then you bring in Trevor Siemian.
Another bum.
I don't understand.
The fact that we share a same first name is embarrassing. But anyway.
Yes, you are the superior Trevor.
And then you overpay for Melvin Gordon to bring him in when you do have Philip Lindsay sitting right there. But you could just use him for the contract that he has. You just use him up and then use the money to get other pieces for your team to do better.
But yeah, you got Melvin Gordon, who sucks.
Exactly.
Who fumbles literally every game.
There's a reason why San Diego let him go. You got to learn from people's mistakes as well, John. Come on, man.
It's horrible. But even though they are competent in drafting quarterbacks, there's one thing they're incompetent back in. They are 3-0 against the AFC East. They are amazing.
And they host Buffalo.
They host Buffalo in a couple of weeks, which probably won't be an easy game for them. But the winner of this week is Buffalo. Every single AFC East team has lost.
You know, the New Jersey Jets are obvious, though. I mean, Jersey. Yeah. I'm very Long Island Jets, my bad.
Yeah, Long Island Jets is pretty obvious. And
New Jersey Giants didn't play today. They're on the bye.
So they can't lose.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, technically...
Well, actually, they did kind of lose. The Cowboys won, and the Washington football team won. So they actually did kind of lose.
No, but not really. Well, not really, because they're in pretty much.
They did lose because they caught up. Now they're the same record.
Oh, well. But other than that, what can you do about that?
New York can never win.
Nope.
Good. Good. I know we're from New York. We're Bronx natives, but for me, good. Anytime New York teams are failing, it makes me happy.
Good.
Anyway, next game.
So, game of the week, right? Indianapolis Colts and Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Great game. You know, Packers were giving them the smackdown early in the game.
They were up 28-14 by halftime.
Yeah. And then now here you go. They caught up because, you know, the Packers defense is very soft. Packers only had 4 offensive plays, basically, in the third quarter. The Indianapolis Colts owned, I believe, close to 12 minutes in time possession in the third quarter. And they caught up. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Soft-ass Packers come back out to play again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds about right. Well, Aaron Rodgers. That one pick, was it Rocky Sin who caught that pick against him? Man, that was such a great freaking play. Oh, man. Yup, Rocky Sin really sucks. But he had a great play against him. Aaron Rodgers played great. Philip Rivers played better than I thought he would. I was actually pretty scared about this game. I didn't know who was going to do what. Because I think we picked Indy. I think we both picked Indy to win this game, right?
Indy, I did.
But when I kind of had the feeling that Green Bay might smack them a bit, and they were until they stopped. Now, Jonathan Taylor actually had a decent, not great, not good, but decent showing today. But again, it's the soft Green Bay Packers defense. So yeah, and Philip Rivers almost got knocked out of the game.
A couple times.
I think Kenny Clark put a nice lick on him, and he got dazed for a little while. I had to go to the locker room and everything. So I would say Colts dodged a bullet there, but I don't know if they did.
They have a big showdown next week against Titans next week. Big showdown for the division.
They'll probably want Philip Rivers for that, but again, he sucks, so I'm not sure.
That's true.
Between that and Jacoby Brissett, I don't know.
I don't know, but the point is, yeah.
Yeah, but the point is, Marquez Valdez-Scantling sucks. That's the point.
Mm-mm.
That fumble was obviously was so bad they lost the game because of it. Yep. But it was off a screen or a short pass, and they just punched it up. I'm like, dude.
It was scary, especially before the overtime, how with ease, Aaron Rodgers set the offense going down the field like a minute and a half going down 80 yards. It was incredible. But, unfortunately, it wasn't enough because Marquez, Valdez, Scantling, which you don't like, but he's messed up. This is what it is. The 7-3. But luckily, the NFC North is pretty bad besides the Packers because,
No, Dallas won a game.
Yeah, no one gained any ground besides no one gained any ground. So, hey, that's what it is. So, yeah, Indianapolis has a big game against the Titans next week.
Which might decide the division.
Which will decide the division. And they need to be ready.
Because the Titans... just came off a great win.
A great win. And you know what? Before we get started, I want to let you know, for your loved ones out there, make sure you take care and you appreciate your loved ones. And fathers are great. Our fathers are a great part of society for young children to grow up. Because the Tennessee Titans had to teach their sons a lesson. Mm-hmm. Stop being disrespectful. Stop being so big when you're not that big. You are a little ass boy. Okay? Maybe one day you'll grow up to be like us. Yeah. So, and that's what happened today. Derrick Henry had to teach his children a lesson again today.
Oh my God.
Because he scored the game-winning touchdown in overtime to beat the Ravens, who are now 6-4.
How long was that touchdown? Let me see.
It was pretty hard.
It was at least 25-yard touchdown to win the game.
Literally, just ran through. Like, he was telling them, listen. And especially he was pretty, stagnant in the first half of this game. And at one point, the Ravens were actually leading in this game. But guess what? Guess what? Someone else had a bad couple. Someone else didn't do too well either.
29-yard touchdown.
And before we let him get into your MVP.
Oh, it's my turn. So.
Yes, the MVP. Make sure.
It's my turn. So.
Make sure that you appreciate your fathers for this holiday season.
Hopefully the Ravens did.
Hopefully the Ravens did because the Ravens don't want that again. But then again, I want to see it again because it's you guys.
They may not have a choice. Or they may not have a choice because guess what's out of the playoffs right now?
Oh, yeah. Didn't Colin Cowherd say they're going to be 16-0?
My goodness.
Yeah, they're 16.
There are no holes in this roster. They're complete. Are they now? They have a running back.
Posing as a quarterback.
Yeah. They have nobody to catch the ball.
Is this your MVP? This has to be your MVP because
their defense doesn't know how to stop the run at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? A.J. Brown was cutting up Marlon Humphrey something serious. So I think there are plenty of holes in this team, actually. Mm-hmm. I will calm down now because I will say this. Their offensive line problems are ridiculous. Those injuries were crazy. They had to replace center entirely because the center single-handedly gave New England Patriots a win outside of the monsoons from India coming in that game last week.
I said that. Shout out to India out there. Shout out to India. Oh, absolutely. You guys are the best.
I'm pretty sure you guys love our segues.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Yeah, we do. India loves the hell out of us. So, and they lost Ronnie Stanley 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah, against India, I think it was. So they have a tremendous amount of problems in the offensive line. And that matters a lot from their type of scheme. They like to run the football. So it sucks. But they are going against defense who can't stop anything, if I'm not mistaken. This Tennessee Titans defense is absolutely garbage. Astro Burrow asked the coach last week. Huh. But yet, they clamped pretty well, didn't they? Mm-hmm. It looked very similar to that playoff game, except the Ravens actually scored points this time. Huh. Predictability. They know what you're going to do before you even step foot on the field.
Like a parent.
Like a parent
knows, yeah.
No, they always say the people who know you best are the people who raised you, you know?
They did.
So a pretty good example of that on the football field today. Mm-hmm.
Imagine, man. Your father on throwing your foot to the football, catching the football field. That's what happened today. Yeah. Get this a daily dose of that.
And then the child got full of himself.
Yeah, thought he was nice.
Yep.
And then Pops had to show you who's the man in the house.
Yep.
Took his belt off.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. But in all seriousness, and no, the jokes will never stop. The jokes are going to happen forever. Let me not lie to you in your face like that. They're going to go on until you prove otherwise, which won't happen. We're going to continue to make fun of this jokey football team.
I think we'll continue this next week too, when they lose to the Steelers.
Yeah, they got to look at the Steelers on Thursday night.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Great.
No, the team who actually takes care of business. As much as they gave me fun for not finishing games right. That's how you know a team is good. When people start criticizing you for no reason, that's how you know a team is good. Steelers are pretty damn good. You know, the only team who doesn't know what an L is yet. Yeah, they're going against that. But why are we going ahead of ourselves? Because they're not even second in the division.
They're not. Who would have thought the Cleveland Browns in
2020 folks
will be second place in the AFC North in position to be in a wild card team, the AFC. Oh yeah, wasn't the Baltimore Ravens 14-2 last year?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, that's horrible.
Mind you, the schedule was easier because that division played the NFC East. Yeah, they got 4 losses.
I don't know, man.
Yes, they did get ahead of themselves. A little too much celebrating, and not enough improvement from Lamar. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you're just not getting it done when it matters. You know, against the big teams.
Common theme,
yeah. You know, the guy likes to wear his sunglasses in the rain and stuff. Talking about he's so cool with his sunglasses on.
Yeah, big trust. No.
Yeah, that's what it is.
This is what happens this is why you just come to work, you be humble, because the minute you start failing and not doing what you're supposed to, all that stuff is magnified. And the big trust, the sunglasses. Come on, Lamar.
And then when you do that, guess who gets come after you? Us.
Yep. Y'all did this to yourselves.
Yes, you did, and that's why I hate you.
And you don't want this guy to come after you. Because we on your asses right now.
Yeah. And I'm gonna admit that I'm gonna tell you straight up. I don't hate Lamar Jackson, believe it or not.
I think I like this person.
I don't hate Lamar Jackson, and no ill feelings at all. But this is what happens when you get. Last year was such a disgrace. I've never seen a bunch of cheerleaders posing as football players in my life, hyping up a team, hyping up one player like that.
And you know what else?
Off of one anomaly of a year.
And you know what else? You know one of the reasons why they're getting destroyed right now? I want to blame not only the Baltimore Ravens fans, I'm going to blame the media. I'm going to blame you.
Yes.
Blame you.
Yes.
Because hype is what happens. You hype somebody up who ain't shit, and then when we see the bullshit from far away, but y'all don't see it, when they fall and y'all see it just walk away from them, I don't see anybody talking about Baltimore anymore. What happened? No. Wow.
I think the excuses are gonna start ending.
Yeah. They're really not that good. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're running out of excuses. There is no monsoon today. There's no broken center snaps today. None of that happened today. As a matter of fact, those Baltimore Ravens were leading in this game and choked. So you don't even have the excuse that they can't come from behind, which I don't know how the hell that's an excuse, because you can't come behind, you're garbage. Duh. But you were leading and you choked. So what you have to say now? Because it's the Titans? So you're bitched by one team and that's an excuse? No. Just admit that you're not that good. That's all I want to hear. That's it. That's all I want to hear.
Not that good.
You're not that good of a team. You're extremely overrated. Extremely. It's just that simple.
It is.
You have a lot of holes. Y'all need some more playmakers, no question. You need more offensive line because your offensive lineman died out. You need pass rush. You don't have good pass rush. I told y'all Calais Campbell wasn't there today last week though. But Calais Campbell is not an all-time pass rushing player. He's one of those overall good, not great, not perfect, or defensive lineman who does the run good, who does the pass good. He's at least a B in both things, but not A minus, none of that. No, he's just good. So you thought that he was gonna make the difference and make them and swear that they had J.J. Watt from Prime? No. That they had Aaron Donald? No. So they have holes. And I forgot, your quarterback can't throw very well. He's okay. He's not a good thrower of the football. It's very obvious. That was even obvious when he was kicking ass last year. I've never seen a quarterback that I can think of taking care of last year the way he was taken care of. They literally schemed everything for him. And I would not normally mock that until you start overrating him. That's when I come out. That's the truth of my feelings towards the Baltimore Ravens. It's not necessarily Angus Lamar himself. He's actually not that bad. But it's the media, it's the fans, and it's the organization themselves. I cannot believe I have to say that about an organization. You bunch of freaking cheerleaders. Never seen that before. And I gotta say, the Saints are starting to act that way now too.
And you know what's gonna happen to them, right?
Yeah, they're talking about one of the choking franchises in the last 5 years. I said they're starting to act that way too. They're getting a little too saucy, and it's ridiculous.
And don't worry,
Get some humble pie. You'll get it.
We're coming for y'all too. That being said, I think we're done here, right?
Anything our guest has to say. Anything.
Yes,
anything at all. You want to curse out the Patriots, go right ahead. You want to make fun of somebody, go right ahead.
I'm just going to keep it classy, and I was glad to be here.
Okay.
He'd be the opposite of us, got it.
And that's all I'm going to say. I did want to go in a little bit, but I'm just going to leave it alone.
Are you sure?
We had a horrible loss. But I don't want to dive into the team
more than what I should. Bro. You want to go in on Patriots, please do. Because I already did, and I'll do it with you.
All right.
All right, Bill. Go ahead.
All right, Bill. I don't know what the heck is going on with this defense, but you're supposed to be a defensive wizard. What is up with this tackling? I mean, from Pee-wees, you learn. You see the guy with the ball. You tackle him, you wrap up and everything. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to say this on air, but we already called out certain players from before when we started seeing a certain demise of certain players. Mm-hmm. I hate to do this.
Go ahead.
Defensive captain, number 32. You and maybe even your twin brother, you're starting to show signs of slowing down. And you're looking soft. You guys, I see y'all. You guys aren't finishing tackles the way you used to. Like you'll go tackle somebody, but it's like they're running you over in the process of that tackle. What the heck is going on? The coverage skills are not there anymore because obviously we had Kiki QT, who we had not even heard of for a couple years, come in and dominate us. Brandon Cooks, he was on our team. You guys practiced against him all throughout that 2017 season, and he comes in and he does this to you guys? What the hell is going on? And as far as Gilmore, if you're not healthy, I don't want you on that field because you look like complete trash today.
I love it.
It's great. And this is pure honesty right here. This is the real fan right here.
I love it.
Pure honesty. Thank you, Tulio, for your words, because it's true.
But I didn't want to do it, but I just had to. I had to do it.
Ah, man. We've done worse.
I was sitting over there on the couch just trying to be quiet, be like, oh, man.
Oh, yeah, he was pissed off.
It was angry.
I couldn't, yeah.
I was laughing.
Y'all are pissing me off. Because that defensive performance was trash, because we thought the offense was the problem. But now they're stepping their game up, and you guys, man, soft as tissue right now. Embarrassing. Defensive coach. And you got your son running stuff too. You got your son over here like I don't understand. You cannot coach effort. You can't coach effort. You either have it or you don't. And we're not playing like we have that effort right now.
Bullshit.
I can't believe last year I think we were on record pace to set some records for defense. Mm-hmm. But ever since that, we've just been going downhill more and more and more and more and more. And now we're at an all-time low.
4-6.
Yeah.
4-6. And then we got to play Arizona next week. Kyler Murray, who's looking like an MVP.
If we can't tackle these guys, these receivers, these no-name receivers, what are we going to do with Nuke Hopkins?
Listen.
Yeah, I think we pay Keenan Allen after that.
Yeah, Keenan Allen.
We play Justin Herbert. Then we gotta wait 5 days to play Jared Goff and see if they want to get their quote-unquote revenge for Super Bowl 53.
Yeah.
Then we gotta go to Miami, I think, right after that.
Yeah, Miami.
So those people, I think I said this earlier in the segment, but people who thought that we were making the playoffs, how in the hell did you even consider that after this gauntlet we're basically going through starting this Sunday?
At the beginning of the year, we thought it might be possible, depending, but the way things are folding out,
I said 10-6 this year. 10-6.
Yep, that's what we said. 10-6, 9-7 at the worst.
We'd be lucky to hit 7.
Oh man, that's
it hurts to even think about that.
Ugh, disgusting.
Anyway.
But of course, y'all don't feel bad for us because we've got the 6 championship rings, and you were ready for our demise. Y'all go ahead and laugh, ha ha ha. But
we're still here.
Unless you're a Steelers fan or something, your team ain't doing any better neither, or you guys don't even have that history. And as far as Cowboy fans, don't even think about it.
25 years and counting?
26.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, 26 years.
Yeah, the Cowboys ain't got nothing to say.
That being said, or Niner fans, they can't even win a Super Bowl in the last 20 years.
Yeah, they lost 2 in 8 years. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that being said, thank you, Tulio, for joining us today. This was great. We hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. But first, we leave. Like, share, subscribe. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartradio, Google Play Radio, Stitcher Play Radio, at Podcast Dynasty on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Type in Sports Dynasty Podcast, and we are there. That being said, peace, love, and applesauce. We'll see you soon. Peace.
Bye.
Take care.